What if the secret to clarity wasn't in more information, but in silence? For 14 days, I walked for 30 minutes. No music, no podcasts, no noise. And it cracked open my mind in ways I never expected. Stay with me, because what happens on day 12 changes everything. I stood at the door, shoes laced, phone tucked away. No podcast queued, no playlist, just my footsteps and the silence ahead. This was the start of day 1 of my 14-day silent walking experiment. I had a question burning inside. What would happen to my mind if I walked 30 minutes every day in complete silence? Before this challenge, my days were full of noise, notifications, content, stimuli. Always consuming, always distracting. But I was losing clarity. My thoughts felt crowded. My mental space felt cramped. Nights, I couldn't sleep. My creativity dried up. The constant noise left me numb to my own voice. I couldn't stop the overthinking. At night, the inner monologue whispered, "You're not doing enough. You'll forget something." I craved emptiness. I craved space. And the promise I held on to was simple. Maybe 14 days of silence could rewire my inner world. So I committed. 30 silent minutes every single day. No music, no noise, no virtual companions, just me and the walk. On day 1, I walked through my neighborhood. It was awkward. My mind screamed for distraction. What's that sound? Should I check my phone? My steps felt slow. I caught myself replaying conversations, planning ahead. But I held fast, step by step. And what happened on day 4 would make me question everything I believed about silence. Days 2, 3, 4, the storms inside blew hard. My mind hated being left alone. On day 3, I almost gave up. The silence felt unbearable, like a vacuum I couldn't escape. But slowly, I noticed micro moments. The rustle of leaves, bird calls, deep breaths. On day 4, the inner critic snapped. Who do you think you are, trying to fix your mind this way? Yet, I kept walking, because somewhere inside, I needed to show up, to myself. By day 7, the walk began whispering answers I didn't know I needed. Midway, something shifted. On day 6, the frantic thoughts softened. On day 7, I felt my body, my breath deeper, shoulders tense, posture heavy. I realized I had been walking through my body, never with it. The silence wasn't empty. It was a sacred container. But then, day 10 surprised me in a way I never saw coming. By day 8, the walk felt less like a challenge and more like a return home. My thoughts loosened. My mind no longer craved noise. It craved silence. I began walking with intentions. Today I'll notice my breath. Today I'll look for one color. The payoff? In silence, I found space to see, hear, and feel my inner world again. And then on day 12, silence taught me a language I didn't know existed. By day 14, I didn't want to stop. The walk had become a ritual, not an experiment. The clarity I had been chasing wasn't distant. It lived in my steps, my breath, my pauses. I began weaving silence back into daily life. Quiet before meetings, silent breaks between tasks, stillness in commutes. I learned silence doesn't reject sound. It welcomes it. once you're ready to hear yourself first.
So what did the 14-day silent walks gift me?
I reclaimed mental clarity. My anxiety loosened. Sleep deepened. Creativity returned. I became happier and more energetic to carry through ups and downs of a busy, noisy world. And most of all, I rediscovered my own voice beneath the noise. Here's my invitation. Start small. Try 5 silent minutes today. Tomorrow, make it 10 and increase gradually. Walk with no distractions. See what you will notice. Don't expect magic on day 1, but trust the steps, the build-up. Trust that silence is not empty. It's full of the answers you've been running past. Thank you for walking this journey with me. May silence become your ally. And please don't forget to subscribe and share for more experiments like this. See you next time.